All right, we are live and we are talking about Pinterest for Q4. So I did a poll recently and found out that several of you are small business owners and you sell physical products. And so I know with that being the case, that means that Q4 is upon us and you want to have increased sales when it comes to your business, making more money. Of course, maximizing holiday shopping, holiday trends. And so, what you do over the next 30 to 45 days is going to be a big part, if not everything, having to do with your Q4 success on Pinterest. And so, let's talk about what you can do starting now to look at your Pinterest strategy and optimize for the next couple of months. So here's what I want to say is that we are at the end of August right now at the time of recording this video. And at the time of this video, right now, Halloween is already trending. Now that may seem crazy, but if you've watched any of my videos before, I've talked about how people on Pinterest are typically planning in advance. People who are on Pinterest as consumers, they're saving things in advance, they're planning, sometimes budgeting. And this is really important because what I have noticed is I have a kind of like blog, fun, affiliate marketing type of account that I have. And when I am serious about getting started with that on Pinterest in July, I make a ton of sales for Halloween, and those go through July and August. And so right now, you should be finishing up publishing your Halloween stuff, moving on to Thanksgiving, and moving on to Christmas as applicable. Now, you don't have to sell Halloween specific items, Thanksgiving specific items, or Christmas specific items necessarily, but there's still going to be increased spending. People are giving gifts. It's not just about buying like holiday decor and things like that. It's about just people spending more money in general in Q4. So how can you take advantage of the increased traffic, the trends on Pinterest, and apply it to your specific business? Well, the very first thing that we have to do is we have to look at your business and what is it that you are selling, understanding, just in general, your keywords on Pinterest for your business as it is. So finding your keywords, knowing them ahead of time, is really critical. If you don't already know, like go back to my keyword research videos that I have on my channel so that you can look up and see what keywords are going to be working for your business. These are going to be more of your evergreen type of keywords. And these can definitely help. If you sell products that are more evergreen and less seasonal, this can help just because you're going to have a baseline of like, what are people generally typing in on Pinterest? What are they generally searching for when it comes to my products, my small business? The next thing that we want to do is we want to start looking at like seasonal relevant keyword phrases for your business, your products that you offer. What are the seasonal changes? Are people typing in different variations of things, in October, November, December when it comes to the types of products you sell? Are there seasonal trends that occur? So you can go into trends.pinterest.com and do keyword research and think about it. So let's say that you, let's say that you do door hangers. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually just share my screen with you all right now. Okay, let me go in real quick to trends.pinterest.com. Okay. And I'm going to share my screen with you. And if you guys are here live and you're watching and you're like, want me to run through this for your business, just let me know. Okay. So here's what we're doing is I'm on trends.pinterest.com right now. And let's say that I sell like door signs, door hangers, wreaths, right? So maybe I'm going to do, I'm just going to do door hanger. Okay, and see what I find. So you can see that there's just a lot of like seasonal kind of ups and downs here. But then we start to see it gets a little bit higher through the summer than it does here. So it starts to rise, and it's not so much that it's trending, but maybe we want to do, let's see, wooden door hangers. Let's compare this and see. So we see wooden door hangers, we have a big increase, seasonally in March, April, and then it starts to like kind of come back down. Okay, and then let's see, painted door hangers. So lower traffic overall, but you can see for this specific phrase, we see a little bit more during the summer, and then it comes back down. So we're not seeing any like huge spikes, right? But let's say that you do have seasonal door hangers, and your seasonal door hangers, let's say that you do Christmas door hangers specifically. So I'm just gonna type in, just see if I can find Christmas door hanger. Okay. So this right here is a really good thing to have when you are looking at optimizing for trends. This is this little what is this? A magic ball. There we go. Like crystal ball is Pinterest saying, hey, we have search traffic and we are going to predict what the next 3 months, up to 3 months in the future will look like. They are basing this off of, look, you can see that this Christmas door hangers starts to rise in August. It peaks in the middle of November. It's still pretty high in December, and then it drastically goes down because at that point, people have probably already bought. A couple of these people will be a little bit behind, right? So you can see they are predicting this. Now, if I want to come back and I want to say the past 2 years, let's see if we can see that spike. So you can see it's interesting. In 2023, it did have a spike, but comparatively last year was a higher spike. So they are estimating this range, could be pretty high for 2025. So this is really good. So maybe you want to take your door hangers, right? And you want to optimize for this because maybe it is seasonal and you want to make sure that you're taking advantage of that seasonal trend. So one thing that I want to do is I'm looking down here. They have the crystal ball on all of these door decorations. Okay, door decorations, not as high, but like still you're seeing that the last 2 years for door decorations, you had huge spikes. A little bit of reverse here where last year this Christmas door hanger was a little bit higher than the year before, but like the year before Christmas or door decorations overall was higher, but still huge peaks. And so you can see they're estimating like both of these. Now, if we go into fall wreaths for front door, so you're going to want to take some of your content, some of your pictures you have for your content and apply some of these trends to your applicable products, right? So that's one thing you can do is you can obviously optimize specifically for like these seasonal keywords that are, if you have seasonal products or seasonal variations of your products, or maybe your products aren't seasonal specific, but you want to take advantage of the increased traffic, so let's come to something different. Let's say that you sell home decor, but like people are gifting it for Christmas, right? So one thing that I want to do is, I want to come back to this Pinterest trends. Let me just X out of here real quick. what I want to do is I want to come in to growing trends, and you can see this is really good because we want to see that crystal ball, because that means Pinterest has enough data to predict some kind of range of what could happen, which usually means like there's an upcoming spike or growth in this search term, right? So obviously, like back to school outfits, probably pretty consistently year after year. Back to school outfits, back to school nails, first day of school outfit. Like these are pretty consistent trends that Pinterest sees and has data to support, giving a preview of a range of what increase in search could or maybe could not happen. So what I want to do is I want to come down and I want to do growing trends. And what I want to do is I want to go down to interest, and I want to go into home decor is what I want to do. I want to go into home decor, and I want to see if I can figure out based on home decor. Like again, if you're that person that paints door signs, you create door decorations, you create wreaths. I want to see if I can find upcoming trends. So obviously we see fall decor, very specific fall house, Halloween porch ideas. So of course, like you could incorporate these into some of your post, in the next 30 days. Maybe you're doing a roundup of products that you can style your front porch for fall and Halloween, and you do a couple of different pins, and you use fall house, fall decor, Halloween porch ideas. Just saying, for those of you guys that do anything like nursery related, this is not on topic, but this nautical nursery idea is like totally increasing. Like this is a huge year over year change, 10,000% plus for the yearly change in this. So this must be a very trending nursery theme right now. Like I cannot believe this spike in traffic. This is crazy. So just, if that's you, if you do anything nursery related, blogging on nurseries, kids' rooms, anything like that. So what I want to try to do is like see if I could find something that's more of like gifts for somebody. Again, you've got the trend predictions available here for Halloween, fall decor ideas, Halloween living room, Christmas mantle decor. What I was trying to kind of see is if there was anything like just coming up in this list for more so like home decor gifts. So what I want to do is like, let's say home decor gifts, and let's see if that comes up. Like, is that even a search term? Okay, so maybe that's not it, but maybe we want to say gift idea for, let's say, your coworker, right? Gift basket ideas for women. Okay, let's just say gift guide. Let's just do that. Okay, so we have gift guide for him. So let's just do gift guide and see. Okay, so we do have trend predictions available, and this doesn't surprise me because people are looking like for ideas for gifting, right? So let's say that let's say that you have door hangers for, let's say, men. Maybe they're like sports themed, right? Like let's just use this as an example. You can see that we have two spikes here showing this increased generally gift guide, but then like specifically men's gift guide seasonally with the giving season, right? So let's say you do sports themed, and so you could incorporate these keywords. You're sharing, maybe you have a football themed, basketball themed, baseball, hockey, whatever sport it is, door hanger, decor sign, whatever. you could incorporate some of these into your pins that you're pinning over the next 30 to 45 days, because you're going to have that out here in September. As it starts rising 6 weeks later, you are going to hopefully be found because you are incorporating these two different trending keywords for the upcoming season. If this makes sense or you have questions on this, just let me know. And I'm happy to share and go more in depth on this. But let's just look at a couple of other things that you have. So we have men gift ideas. I just want to do gifts and see. I want to take men's gifts off here, men gift guide. Unique gift ideas. So if you're handmade, this could be something like unique gift ideas. They're predicting this is going to rise. Obviously, this gift guide is very broad, right? Because it's like, who are you giving the gift to? Is it for mom? Is it for dad, brother, sister, husband, aunt, uncle? Is it for a coworker? Is it for the kid, the person who watches your kids, babysits your kids for date night, right? It's like, who are you giving the gift for? So obviously this is going to be more broad, but you can incorporate, the specifics of it as well, because you can use multiple keywords. You can do variations of pins that you are using to promote. So this is really important because you want to identify just like in general, what are people searching for? In general, evergreen, what are people searching for related to your products that you're offering? And then what are the seasonal things that you can incorporate, in the next 6 weeks, the next 30 to 45 days, so that you can be found here for these rising trends over the next couple of months. That is going to optimize traffic to your products, to your website, to the things that you are selling, that, hopefully people are going to be buying from you. Hopefully people are going to be purchasing more, right? But it's important because if your content is not set up before the trend starts to rise, you're going to be kind of trying to catch up with that traffic, and you want to be there early as it starts to rise, to take advantage of as much traffic as you can and to optimize things. So let's just go into some different, if you're watching live, give me like, what kind of products is it that you sell maybe? I want to go in and see, maybe I'll do entertainment and see, like maybe you sell party supplies. And I can see if this, oh, actually, no, let's do event planning. That's what I meant to do. Okay. So this is really cool. So you have senior box ideas, farmhouse Christmas tree, Christmas mantle decor, November baby shower themes. People are already starting to look for February baby shower themes. This is just interesting. I know it probably feels too early, but they're planning ahead. They're starting to look for February baby shower themes in June. And it's kind of peaking, between August and beginning of November, which is, y'all, it's crazy. This is the data that you want to know, right? Okay, so you can see, like, if you are in the party space, you are in the event space, you're coming up on busy season, right? So getting things out there on Pinterest optimized, including, these going to be trending ideas like gingerbread Christmas decor, right? Maybe having that, party games, if you sell printables, like these are all things that you can incorporate and send more traffic while these are rising. Some of these are predicted to rise, 30, 20, 30, 40%. Like that's that's great. If you have relevant items for that, use those. So all of this to say is that you have the opportunity coming up over the next 4 months, maybe more, depending on your specific industry that you are in, to have increased traffic, to have more trends for, the searches that people are doing related to spending money, to purchasing, to buying gifts, right? Doing events, doing different things. And so you can take advantage of that traffic. You can take advantage of those trends and those increases in search to send more traffic to your products and hopefully make more sales in Q4 using Pinterest directly as a traffic driver by doing this research and finding out what things are going to be trending and increasing in the volume of the searches so that you can have an increased volume of traffic to those trend related items and pages on your website. If you haven't, go do the general keyword research process that I teach you, as well as setting up your board and your account to optimize this so that you are all ready to go. What you do now could have such good impact for your business, for your sales in the next, 3 to 4 months, that you might as well do it because it's free. And also these searches tend to have reoccurring, trend and growth change for the season. So, I have had Halloween pins that year after year, they continue to rise come July, August time, get more traffic, make more affiliate off of those sales, because they are set up with these searches that trend every single year for Halloween. So do the same thing for your business. And then next year, you're just adding to it. When you add more, you do your keyword research again to see if there's any new predicted trends coming up. And then that is going to be something that's going to help you for your business and taking advantage and just stack up those trends, stack up that growth for the seasonality of shopping, planning, spending during Q4 when it comes to products, gifts, party planning, all of that good stuff. I hope this was helpful, and drop any comments that you have. I'm so excited to chat with you more about things that you can do, and how I can help you to take advantage of this increase in traffic and growth in these seasonal keywords.